Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Daniel. So today I'm going to make a complementary video to my previous video, SwiftUI widget one-time code boxes. And since I released the last video, I got a few thumbs up and I actually got a very interesting comment saying the copying from SMS text is not working properly, and myself also discovered the same issue. So let me show you what this issue is. And here I'm mirroring my iPhone. So here, if I go to uh, messages and send myself a text, okay, and switch back. So here I can copy, you can see this. Oh, you can see this. I can copy from messages. And if I do this, as you can see, only the last digit, so the code was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So only 6 is pasted into the first box. So this is the issue. But one thing to notice is, like, if I copy paste this manually, I copy this code and then I delete this and paste here, it's all working properly. So today we're going to dive deeper into this issue, see how we can solve it. Let me start with doing some refactoring. So I don't like the location of this file. I'm going to move it to the bottom of the file inside the extension and also add a mark. So backspace text build. This is a subclass of UI text build. And of course, I want to put it into the extension one-time code input. So make sure it still builds. Okay. And also change this on comment print a little bit to make it more specific. Say on comment and then print out the code. Okay, make a comment, say refactor, and then let's start debugging. So first thing first, we need to know why copying from SMS text is not working, but copying it manually works. So to do that, I can actually add a debug print statement here. So I just print out this replacement string. I'll just say string, and let's run the app again. Okay, so I'm going to switch to messages, send myself text, switch back, copy. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So as you can see, when I copy paste from SMS text, like these code actually comes in 1 digit by 1 digit, and I don't know why there's 2 empty space, but you can see they come in 1 by 1. But if I copy it manually, they come in at once as one string. So if I paste here, yeah, you can see replacement string is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all come in at once. Just delete this to make things more clear. Just delete, paste again. Yeah. So that's the difference between a manual copy and copy from SMS text. As we just saw, the mechanism of copying from SMS is the trigger for the problem. So I actually cannot fix this bug just with this one method because there is no way for me to tell the difference from typing 1 by 1 or pasting from SMS. So they all come in one by one. It's just the copy from SMS. It's the system inputting text, and it happens really fast. So I actually can't tell difference between typing and pasting from SMS. They're all the same. So I need to have another method to capture uh, the copy paste from SMS, and that is the text field editing changed action. So if you create the UI text field in the storyboard, then you can control drag it to create a IB action. So, but now we're going to do the same by using add target. Like for the event is editing changed. So we'll use this event to capture, to differentiate the typing and pasting from SMS. So here, target, I'm going to say context coordinator, because coordinator is already the delegate. It makes sense to have another method. I'll just call it, let's create a Objective-C method. OBGC found text field editing changed, and then the parameter is text field, UI text field. Okay, so let's finish here. I use a selector to select this method in the coordinator. Okay, I think I don't need this, just need name. So this should look pretty familiar if you ever used UIKit. And here I'm just going to print out the text field text for now. And since I've already done this, I know this won't print out anything, because in this method we always return false. So we always say should not change character. So this actually editing change never gets called. So what I'm going to do is to return true here. So this method gets called. And let's run it. Okay, send myself a message again. Paste, and let me clear the console first. Paste. Okay, we're seeing something here. So we see the replacement string 1 comes in, and text field text is 1, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is great. This is the place we can actually capture the code pasted from SMS. So as you see, it's captured in here. So next, what we can do is just do an if check here. Say if text field text count equals to the code dict count, because we are using like 6 digits one-time code here. So when this count is 6, we want to update our code dicts to, just create dict from text. And we also want to change our first responder index to the last index, just -1 to get the last index. So jump the cursor to the last box. So this should already work. Oh, except I'm using a placeholder here. So let's create dict from text first. So what I'm going to do is I grab the text and I should reduce it into a dictionary. Dictionary type is integer string. Start as empty. So I'll call this dict, and actually I'm going to do an enumeration to get the index too. So here is a tuple, and the tuple is the indexed and the character tuple. And then for every index, I update the value. So because this char is actually a character, so to convert it to string, I need to cast character as string. Okay. So this may seem a little complicated, but basically it does to convert 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into a dictionary. So 0 is 1, and 1 is 2, and so on. So this is what this reduce function is doing. And let's see what else I can improve. Well, it seems I'm counting it over and over again. So, well, it's only 6 digits, so it's not that a waste of resource, but I can still improve it by using lazy var, say code digits integer equals to code dict count. So I only count it once, and then I use this. Okay, digits. And what else I can do? Well, I don't like using if statement because I don't like to have extra indentation. So maybe I can change this to guard else. So if it's else, then I just return. So I get rid of the if statement. And so let's review what we've done here. So we guard the text count is 6, and then we update our binding. So the binding is the state we passed from above, and so updating the state will modify the widget. So if we set this code dict, it should fill up every box, and modifying first responder index to the last index should jump the cursor to the last box. So let's run it, see if it works. So let's do this. Send myself a message. Come back. And I'm going to clean the console. Moment of truth. Boom, it's working. And delete is working. And let's also try the manual copy paste. Make sure we didn't break anything. Paste. Okay, so it seems working. And let's try typing manually. 5, 6. Okay, on comment is also called. So seems all working. But let's make a commit. So say support copy code from SMS. So I just noticed another small issue. So when I hit delete, and let's say I want to modify this box 4 and I want to delete and modify. But now the cursor is jumped to box 3. So now if I actually type, I'm typing in box 3. So let's say I want to modify box 3. I hit delete. Now the cursor is to the box 2. I need to manually to move the cursor here to modify this. So it's a small issue, but let's just fix it since we're making changes. So yeah, I can see the deleting code is here. So what I can do is I don't always reduce minus index by 1. I can do a check here. So text field text equals empty. If it's empty, then we want to move index forward by 1. If actually it has some text, we just want to delete that text and stay in the same box. So we don't minus index by 1. So let's see if this will fix our little bug. So I think I can just paste. And okay, the last digit is wrong. I want to modify last digit. Okay, and I can modify. Now it all looks pretty good. And after I type 1, it automatically jumps to the next box. And if it's empty, I delete. It goes to the previous box. I like it. And on commit, it's still working. So seems everything is working. Let's make a commit. Say optimize first responder change up on delete. So now we've solved the pasting from SMS, and we also optimized the deletion. I think this widget is pretty good, and it's flexible for reusing. So that concludes all the content for today. Compared to the previous one, this one is quite short. And thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment. Actually, I made this video because a viewer, Martin, left a comment and I got a notification from YouTube. But when I try to view the comment under my video, it's somehow deleted. But thanks for bringing up this issue. And if you discover further issues, please comment and let me know. You can also comment to let me know what you want to learn. And I think in the next video, I may start doing a series of tutorial, like to build a sample app using SwiftUI and combine for the network layer. So looking forward to that. That's everything. Thanks for watching. See you next time.